Hey, what's going on everyone? Chris back with another video, and today we have a second video regarding the Pixelbook, but today enter XtremeSkins. Today we're going to be able to skin this guy up and ensure we don't have any issues with the silicone part here. We're going to be able to just make it your own, not to mention we're going to make it a penguin today. So let's jump right in and see what the XtremeSkins for the Pixelbook is all about. I've used their products on the P10 before, and I've really enjoyed them. They have a lot of unique colors and styles that other brands don't have, and for the Pixelbook, they have little extra features that others don't either. They've actually improved their shipping method in regards to they now incorporate it into a piece of cardboard, so it's not very easy to bend by your carrier, which is nice, which I had an issue with before. We're gonna open that right up, see if there's anything else. All right, so here we are. So we have a couple different pieces here. So there's pieces for this back, there's pieces for the glass, then there's accents for the G logo, accents for this piece and the trackpad, and then the sides as well. We're going to go ahead and actually install a majority of things, and this is going to be how to do it. So first we have the orange pieces for the accents. You can see we have a matte finish and we also have a glossy finish. This is a little bit more grippy and this is more smooth, so this might be my choice for the trackpad. And then the Google logo up here as well, which would go here. We do get 2 alcohol wipes to wipe down the surface to remove any sort of grease, oils, and dirt, which is important to ensure the 3M tape material sticker adheres strongly to the surface. We also have 3 white that are included, white trackpad pieces. Here are the sides for the Pixelbook are in white. This is matte. So we can see here, here's the one for the side with the buttons, for your volume power button. Here's the other side, and some of the frame for the screen and things like that. This is a portion that is gonna either go, it looks like down here, because here's the hinge cutouts. This one looks to be the underside portion of it, which would go here because of the cutouts for the screw holes found on both sides there. And just be mindful of where things are going, so that way you, during the install process, you don't mess anything up. And then here we have the actual black, which I pick gloss to match that for glass here, and also because of the Pixel 2 XL Penguin edition with that orange power button. Now, unfortunately, this power button on the Pixel 2 XL is more kind of a neon type orange. This is a much more vibrant orange here, so it doesn't quite match, unfortunately, but it's pretty close. We can always take it off if we don't like it. So first you're going to want to wipe your surface down that you're going to be installing. Definitely take your time when installing this. Go slow. Check, measure twice, install once. Once you install it, it's going to be a lot more difficult to install once you got it down, because that might stretch and things like that. So be mindful of that. I'll be right back once everything is installed here, and I'll show it off to you all. Alright guys, so I've finally finished the white portion of the skin, which was extremely difficult, and a couple of reasons why. First, I tried installing the skin basing off of this straight line up here where the glass and the metal body meet, and found out that the portions for this hinge cutout were really high, pretty much basically that distance off. So I had to start and guide everything off from this line down here around the hinges and things like that, which was very difficult. I first lined up this hinge and the line here. started about halfway, and then what I did is kind of then put the paper underneath and then aligned up this hinge, kind of flattened this out, and then pulled this out in between, and then flattened everything out. During the installation process, you might get some dirt or some little small particles underneath, which would show kind of a little white imprint in the skin. You'll just need to pull that away, pull the skin away until you reach that. And what I did was I used a little knife to kind of just scrape the surface of the stickiness of the underside of the skin, so that way it would remove that particle, and then it would give you a perfect flat finish. And so we can see it is white now, matte white that is. So we are one step closer of getting a penguin Pixelbook here. Next, I'm going to be working on the glossy black portion up at the top. Now you don't have to worry about the G logo lining up too much, just because you're going to be putting a skin over that, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to be pretty much doing the same exact concept as I did before, taking this off, applying it to this other little skin, making sure this is all square and straight, and then we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so it is finally finished. This took close to probably an hour or longer, and I'm quite pleased with the result. A few things that I had issues with, I'll go over in just a second. But what I was mentioning about with these small little like particles getting underneath the skin, I'm not sure if we can pick that up on camera. You see these little bits here, so those will happen when you're applying it, more than likely, if you're not in a completely clean location or something from your body, your skin, clothes, and the air gets underneath the skin. Peel it off. I used a knife just to kind of scratch along the surface to get the particle up. Sometimes in these cases the black skin here was very difficult. I couldn't get it off, but nonetheless there is the top of it. I like it. You're going to have this border right around here where the skin doesn't meet up. That kind of matches up along with the aesthetic of the actual aluminum frame around where the glass is. But we can see down here at least it matches up with the hinge there. On the underside, same issue with these little bubbles. I'm not so worried about the bottom side just because you're not really seeing it. This white skin down here with the screw holes lines up perfectly. Didn't have any issues applying. That was actually the easiest one. This piece was difficult because of this little section around this rubber was difficult. I advise applying this section first and then laying the rest of it down. If we open it up, I put a matte orange trackpad. This is going to be key to not have any particles underneath this, because you're going to be interacting with this, so you don't want to feel any sort of bumps when you're using your finger across this. I would ideally want matte black wrist pads here to match the other portions, but I have matte white skins here. At least it matches what it was previously at that point. Now we do have other parts of the skin, such as white up here. I'm not sure if I want to apply that or not, just because Google will never put white there or anything like that, so I might just leave it the way it is. Later on, maybe I might apply the white, who knows, but the rest of it I'm going to leave completely aluminum, just so that way it blends in together and there's no weird seams or anything like that. And more than likely the sides are going to be what comes up first with the skin. But honestly, I'm quite pleased. I don't think any other brands offer this extent of customizations for the Pixelbook. So if you guys want to pick up these sort of skins for the Pixelbook, head over to XtremeSkins. I'll leave the link down in the description. You also do get a an 15% off coupon, Extreme15, so you at least get 15% off on your order. Thank you all for watching. If you guys have questions on the installation or the Pixelbook, XtremeSkins, comment down below, ask away, I will help you out. check XtremeSkins out on their social channels, Twitter, things like that. Again, thank you all. Hope you have a good one.